Section 1, Part 12. Be forgiving. The weak can never forgive. Forgiveness is the attribute of the strong. Mahatma Gandhi. There is power in forgiving. Michael was under the influence of drugs and alcohol when he stormed into his dad's home, his dad being out at the time, and verbally accosted his younger brother, Stephen, with a shower of obscene language. And it did not stop there. When Stephen refused to retaliate against this uncanny behavior or provoke Michael in any way, he then physically attacked him by pelting a mahogany stool at him, which barely missed Stephen's head, crashing into the windows at the side of the room, as he scurried out of the house, as if in some haste to find a peaceful resort for his tormented soul. After Michael sobered up, he humbly returned and asked Stephen for his forgiveness and help to replace the broken windows. Bearing no malice in his heart, Stephen forgave Michael, and also assisted him to purchase new louvers and install them before their dad returned home. There is power in forgiving. My friends, if you harbor negative emotions like hate, grudges, bitterness, unforgiveness, they will rob you of vital energy. They will increase your stress level and make you more susceptible to the contraction of illnesses. Forgiveness, however, is a deterrent to sickness, a natural immunity boost. When you forgive those who have offended you, it will increase your energy level and feeling of well-being. Don't allow yourself to be held incarcerated by a spirit of unforgiveness. If you do, it will not only rob you of your physical and mental energies, but it will also negatively impact on all your natural relationships, instantly cutting off communion between yourself and God. Ask yourself this question: is it worth it? In the event I am offended, I orally say, Lord, I forgive, call their name here, for what they had said and done to offend me. Be specific here. I regularly, verbally and earnestly pray for positive things to happen in that person's life. I involve myself in doing constructive things, maybe exercising, doing extra cleaning at home, social work, and 100 other activities, which I am sure you can apply here, too. Every time that offense crosses my mind, I cancel those thoughts by thinking about good things. Or I would slowly repeat to myself and God, both verbally and mentally, Lord, I forgive, call their name here, and I pray you would bless, call their name here, say exactly how you want God to bless them. I keep myself on the lookout for opportunities whereby I can be kind to them. When I see that individual, I don't pretend I had not seen them, shun meeting them or conveniently become busy speaking to someone else. Instead, I make deliberate movements toward them, and without pretense give them a hearty greeting. I do not go around speaking evil of that individual, sharing the wrong done to me to everyone I meet. A forgiving person does not slander. When you ill-speak a person with others, you lay the foundation for negative perceptions to be conceived in the minds of your listeners. The individual you ill-speak becomes already condemned by your captive audience without even getting a chance to defend themselves. And even when the truth does come to light, those harmful words you've shared with others could never be retrieved. Such is the devastating effect of slander. If someone has done something to offend you, I encourage you to do as the wise King Solomon once advised. Debate your cause with your neighbor himself and discover not a secret to another. Proverbs 25:9. Approach that person who offended you and discuss in a composed manner how you were offended by them, without raising your voice, wishing them bad, responding in kind or giving them the cold shoulder treatment. Simply share how you felt when, if you do need to share your hurts with someone, share them with someone who is confidential and full of wisdom to gain their wise admonitions and sound advice. Oil and perfume rejoice the heart, so doth the sweetness of a man's friend by hearty counsel. Proverbs 27:9. These are daily practices from which I continue to receive tremendous freedom and peace, a liberating pathway awaiting your welcomed entry. Oh! I almost forgot, before I close this chapter, I want to emphasize, forgiveness is also mandatory in circumstances of rape, incest, absence of love, verbal put-downs by authority figures or any other form of abuse. Things to do: search your mind and heart and see if there is anyone you are harboring unforgiveness towards. Use the advice given in this chapter to deal with the unforgiveness you have towards that person. Things to think about: operating in a spirit of forgiveness helps you to feel better mentally, emotionally and spiritually. What do you think you would experience if you harbor unforgiveness in your heart towards anyone?